We are many. Those that live beyond the veil of darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the damned. Rot in the solace in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of harvest for innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed. For in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons, and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are Incarnate Paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? I'm going to go ahead and start off the show right tonight. First time you've seen me have a beer in a while. It's been a hot minute. Been about a couple dozen shows. But after today's football games, yeah, Brent's in need of a beer. After barely beating the 1-11-1 Texans, and just anyway, that's good. Anyways, last night, yesterday, early evening, I got bored. It's like, oh, you know what? Let me go start researching emotes and sub badges, which you guys have been asking for, and figure it's about that time. So went on to Fiverr because I've always had such good luck. They designed this beautiful logo you see before you. Contacted a different one. I'm like, hey guys, it's like, this is kind of close to what I'm looking for. Can you guys help me? And I figured they're over in the UK. And you look at where these people on Fiverr are from. Pakistan, Indonesia, Middle Eastern, stuff like that. Found one over in the UK. Okay, UK, they're known for the haunted shit. Hit them up. Said, okay, expect, it says hour response time. It's midnight or after there. So it's, 8 hours ahead. So figure it's probably 2 or 3 in the morning at least. So, okay, they'll get back to me tomorrow afternoon. Got a response within about 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm a paranormal streamer. I share my paranormal evidence online. This is what I do. Can you guys create sub badges for me? Oh yeah, we can take care of that real quick. All right. Paid for it. Woke up this morning. Your order's ready. All right. 12-hour turnaround. That's pretty substantial right there. A 12-hour turnaround for sub badges. Okay, I like them. They sent me the rough sketch. It's like, okay, here's what we have in mind. I think they're already pre-made. Somebody else is probably using them too. But being a paranormal show, I think they work well. So now we have sub badges for you guys. 1 month, 2 month, 3, 6, year, year and a half. So some of you are gonna have the best badges right away. Come February, get the 2.5 year badge, so I can go from there. Uh, then I'm gonna start on the emotes. Just gotta wait for Explicit to get her cute little Fanny in here and see if she can do the emotes for me. Because I'd rather give it to one of my community than to farm it out to somebody else. But anyway, also today I went through, I put together about 17 minutes of video from night one. So we're going to do a little bit of audio here. Let's see, we're at 135. We're going to do about 35 minutes of audio, do the video, then jump into some more audio. So tonight, like I said, it's Rare Sunday show. We're going to get to some video tonight. So those of you that are tuning in, we're going to have a little bit of a, view of Nevada State Prison through the GoPro. It's basically intro, walking up to culinary, doing the thing in culinary for a few minutes, then the start up to the infirmary. We're not blowing it all out at once, like I said, but we're going to save execution for last. I already made that clear, but we're going to have some video tonight. I promised it eventually, but I figured, you know what? I don't feel like doing a full show anyway, but we'll get some video in. That way you guys get a better idea of what we're actually investigating. Anyways, hope you guys got something nice and cool to drink. Got the headphones on. You're nice and comfortable. Got the volume turned up, and let's see if we can find some evidence tonight. We're sitting at 95 EVPs for the prison so far, night one. 6 recorder. Let's go. So again, I hope you guys enjoy the badges. Already starting into the sneezing. It never fails. Almost every show. First 5 minutes, I'm sneezing. But I am starting a couple hours early tonight, which it's all right. Sorry guys, I didn't mean you to see that, but I forgot to put something in the Discord. realize I was muted. Really sneezing up a storm tonight, guys. Jesus. Me, I didn't realize I was muted. I'm sitting there talking. Wait a minute. I'm muted. Not the first time, not the last. But I was just saying how to get over on Discord and tell everybody, yeah, we're doing video. Make sure and stop in. That was not the button you were looking for. You're right. You're 100% right there, Korg. What do you think of the new badges? And how's the weekend treating you? Thank you. About another 20 minutes, we're gonna take a break from audio and watch about 15 minutes of video from the prison. So you're here just in time. You're going to think I'm ill. I actually want to go to work tomorrow. I actually want to go to work tomorrow too. Why? Because that's one day closer to the holiday weekend. It's one day closer to my holiday, basically holiday vacation at work. Because we're going to be closed for like 5 days. Anything over 2 days, I get bored and I'm ready to go back to work. It's like, God, I feel like I'm not getting anything done. You may think I'm just completely off my rocker saying that. It's like, I actually look forward to going to my job. I work with the best bunch of frickin' people. They're as twisted as I am. This keeps up, I'm gonna need a second beer tonight. I'm actually thinking about getting a new game, and over the Christmas break is stream a new game. Actually, not a new game, kind of like a collection of old games, but we'll see what happens on that. I don't know if anybody'd watch it for the simple fact of what it is. I just stream it for the fuck of it. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, Corgi, the Atari collection. Just stream old Atari games for a couple days. I think it'd be great. Basically, for just the 50-year anniversary one, yes. It's got 50 games on it. You have it. How is it? Yeah. Like I said, funny thing is, I still have my Atari in my closet with about fucking 60 games, and it still freaking works. Problem is, it's more of a collector's item than something you want to break out and play. But at least with the downloading it, you can stream the games. I mean, you could hook up the old Atari and stream. Just that'd be more nostalgia than anything. Held the gun with bubblegum and chicken wire. Mine's still in immaculate condition. Minus the cords being all tangled up and stuck into its case. It's still clean. But yeah, you look at Atari nowadays compared to looking at meant the insides. You look at Atari nowadays, it's like, oh, where is gaming gone? Like I think what Sega Dreamcast and N64 were like I think were the last cartridge consoles. Technically, the Switch uses a form of cartridge. All right, that might be one of my next purchases too. But I've got so much going on with work and the paranormal, I just don't have time for a lot of games. I'd love to be able to sit down and grind out a game. But it's like, no time. Nintendo's selling the same four game price for the last 40 years. Yeah, everything's in between what 29 and 59 dollars. God, I remember when the original Nintendo cartridges were like 40 or $50, and that was yeah, that was 40 years ago. 35 at least. The first $60 cartridge I bought, I think, was Zelda, and I still have Mario 3. I still have Mario Brothers 3. I remember it was the hardest game to find. The town I lived in, you couldn't find it. You had to go up to Kansas City to get it. And that was one of the funnest games, too. Frickin' Raccoon Tail. Playing poker with your dad. Oh, that's cool. So you took him on all the suckers bets. Oh, don't worry, I'm not bluffing. More like he was gonna give you the money anyway, but he was trying to teach you a lesson. Front Street Poker. It's like, well, let me show you how to play poker. We're kind of just a brick wall on EVPs the past couple shows. Didn't get anything on Section 2. We haven't got anything on Section 3. Actually, kind of rare. But we still have 2 sections left on this recorder. So at this point, anything's possible. Let me pause this real quick so I can read that. Are you coming to the tree where they're strung up a man? They say strange. No strange would be. Tree dead man called out for his love to flee. Strange things had happened here. No stranger would it be if we met midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where I told you to run so we'd both be free? Stranger things had happened. I don't even know what song that is, but that's cool. And how you doing tonight, Tristan? Good to see you. The Hanging Tree from a Mockingjay. Okay? I'll have to look that up. The Hunger Games books. Okay. Something I've never read, something I've never watched. So this guy wouldn't know. And Tristan, trying to get everybody's opinions. Uh, what do you think of the new sub badges? Got them back this morning. Books are not bad. I might have to read it then. A lot of residual sounds from this. Animated Aragon. Well, my next goal is, well, I don't get my next badges open until February, which is I get my 2.5 year badge opened. Then, or before that, I plan on getting the emotes done. I want to do, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 emotes. Kind of like to see if Explicit gets in here tonight. See if she can do them. If not, I'm going to go back through Fiverr. Because the seller did a great job on these badges. So we'll see what happens. I've messaged Bug a few times and he hasn't asked him how he's doing, happy Thanksgiving. Hit me up when you get a chance, and he's never hit me back. So I don't know. But I'd like to get him to do the emotes if he can, but I haven't even seen him online in forever. I see his TikTok videos pop up every couple of days. Because I need to get him to do me another intro video. Oh, that's over. I need to get him to do a new intro video. Okay, we are done with section 3. On the middle of the night. I kind of figured that. Zoom 4. Okay, let's get 4 loaded up. Okay. Let's get this bumped up. I don't know, 15. That was awful quick for being... Whoa, hold on. That's only 31 minutes long. Hold on. And that's 10 seconds. Okay, so we only got 34 minutes left on this recorder. Okay, thank you, Corgi. So like I promised, let me get over to this. Let me minimize this. Let me minimize that like it should be. I said we're gonna do a video tonight. Oh no, wrong one. Okay. So this is basically starting out. This was starting out the first night at the prison. Night one, GoPro, basically just walking up to Culinary, doing a mini investigation in there, showing deads around, and starting up to the infirmary. So this really isn't much. It's 17 minutes. So I don't know if there's gonna be anything in there. We'll have to wait and see. So again, guys, this is Nevada State Prison, night one, just basically starting out. All right, this is Brent, Joe, Nevada State Prison. This is night one, visit 3. We're starting off in the courtyard. We're gonna head over to Culinary to start out. Now, we do have another team here. Not sure where they're at, so if they're in Culinary, we'll switch around. We're going to try to get as much ground covered tonight as we can and dig into the investigating as much as we can and get into it more tomorrow night. So enjoy the view, guys.
They just left Culinary.
That team just left Culinary. Make sure that mic is working.
Pick it
I
up.
hope so. If not, I just wasted my money. It looks like it is.
Good deal.
So when I got cool thing about this, check that out. Dual batteries.
Oh, that is good.
So you can see it's not even that windy out. Alright, this is night one, Nevada State Prison, take 3. This is 2. We're coming into dinner time. We're coming here to talk to you. Sweet. Got the recorder there, so we can sit down here and maybe do an EVP session.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen, I am back here for my third visit. I'm here with my good friend Joe. It is his first night here, first time visiting Nevada State Prison. So don't hesitate to come up and push him, scratch him. Don't cut him like you did me my first visit here. But let him know of your presence and you accept him here among you. Can you give me some sort of sign of your presence? Let us know that you are joining us. Was that you with a hard step back in the kitchen? What's on the menu tonight, gentlemen? Anything good? You had made your presence known to me last time you were here at this table right across from me. Presence known to me last time you were here at this table right across from me. Just the wind.
Feel something in my stomach.
Where?
I feel like I'm almost bloated feeling in my stomach.
Okay, you hear Dead saying, I got a bloated feeling in my stomach. This is what happened to me the previous year up in death row, up in execution. Basically last night's cells. I got that bloated bubble guts feeling, and you guys remember hearing it on audio, my stomach churning. He was getting that same feeling. So is something around at this point? More than likely. Joe here is feeling bloated. Is that you telling him that the food here is terrible, not to eat it? Or is that you just picking on him, making sure that he can hack it? He's the new fish.
Yeah, it's not bubble guts, but it definitely feels like something uneasy in my stomach.
They're letting you know they're here. Now, I don't know if the menu is still up on the whiteboard. I'll have to go check that out in just a minute. We're going to be staying here for 3 nights, so you don't exactly have to make yourself known, but you know, Joe and the guys were telling us that there's some new spirits joining us. Come forward and tell us your name, please. So when you hear me mentioning a second Joe, that's Joe, one of the docents, actually used to be a prison guard at Nevada State Prison. So you hear me say Joe, Chris, and Chris, but you'll usually hear me say Docent Joe instead of Dead's Joe. So keep that in mind. Are you recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
So I'm watching zeros on the timer.
Yeah, it usually shifts when I hit.
Now it's recording.
No.
I think you have to hit it twice. So the funny part is, Dead's bought this Tascam, I think it's Portacapture digital recorder. With Tascam recorders, you have to hit the record button twice to get it to record. Once to cue it, and the second time to record. So the entire time we walked from basically the entrance to the prison yard up until now, he wasn't recording at all. So, yeah, I made the same mistake last year on one of my recorders. So, nothing really against him. Just got to be careful with the Tascam recorders. No, Corgi, it's really not dumbass. Unless you read the instructions on the Tascams, you're not going to know. And I thought he would have figured that out with the PC knowledge that he has. Hit it once and it flashes. Hit it a second time for it to go solid. So it's one of those things. But we do have the milkweed recorder, which we're analyzing right now, actually on the table to our left from the camera. So whatever that recorder's not picking up, usually recorders you don't. Any normal human being, you pick up the recorder and you hit record. You put the batteries in it, you set your sound up to WAV or MP3, set up your all that crap, and hit record and go. Tascams, yes. Or no, Zooms, yes. Tascams, no. All right, Korg. I'll hold up a second while you're going to do that. Let me get my camera back up here. Like with all Zoom recorders, all you have to do is hit record once. Tascams, cue, record. So it's not necessarily one of those things that you pay attention to. It's the furthest thing from your mind. Because all you're thinking about is recording, getting audio, analyzing it, and finding the evidence. You're not thinking about, wait a minute, do I have to do anything special to this recorder? Well, Zoom H1Ns, you have to actually turn the dial up from, it comes factory preset to 0 on the sensitivity. You actually have to turn the dial up to like 6 to 8. It's just like a normal volume dial. Otherwise, your audio is going to be very low. And one of these recorders, I actually did that. I didn't turn it all the way up, so we're going to have to amplify it. My dumbass. So I should know that with the Zooms. That was just me trying to get all the gear set up way too fast. But at this point, like I said, we had one recorder that didn't record, and we did hit record on it. Because you've seen me on video checking them. Just constantly checking. Not this time. Didn't happen. But anyways, let's get back to the video. There you go. Now it's recording.
It's on pause. Okay.
Yeah, all Tascams. You hit it once to initiate it, and a second time to do it.
Okay.
So you might want to mark where this is at.
Oh, that we're in the culinary currently.
Sorry, I didn't see the timer move.
No, it's okay.
Would have been hell if it would have been halfway through the night until he realized it.
Which is funny because the Zooms do it immediately. They start recording.
Yeah, they do. So let's go check out the menu on the board.
Yep. Oh.
What's that? Like right here is where 2 people were stabbed to death. And the original menu is still up on the board. Menu 1968. Now here's where it gets interesting. We'll finish up at the storage room. That's where they said there was the most activity lately. Slop with a side of shit and shit with a side of slop. Yeah, pretty close. It was like peas, carrots, freaking chicken breast, and I think and a couple other things, but yeah, nothing that I'd willingly eat. Could that be the cleaner they were using? I think that might be the cleaner they were using. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's localized.
Imagine this, freaking putting somebody in the oven to kill them.
Jesus.
No, I got my hands full. See if that will open. Right here. No.
Oh, it opens.
So there's a prison oven.
Jesus, this is huge.
Easy to cook a human being in there. They probably did.
I mean, a 6 foot tall person could easily be standing upright in there.
Yeah. Imagine pushing somebody in there and just hitting
Push
bait.
him in. Throw the door shut.
That's wild.
That view at all before they realize what's going on.
Yeah, if you were hungry enough, don't think you really have a choice at that point. Get in so much trouble. Kill so many people in here. I know that's bad saying that amongst prisoners. Yeah, guys, I'm talking about killing people. Anytime, guys, you can come up and tap us on the shoulder. Come up and speak into these devices in our hands. Back into storage. And remember, I think we only got like 1 or 2 EVPs out of here last time. It's eerily quiet back in here. There's almost like no echo. How? It's eerily quiet back in here. There's almost like no echo. All right, that was Dead's
How
talking.
many people were stabbed back in this area? That's never happened before.
Yeah, that was Dead's talking.
Because I know of some GoPros it breaks it up into files
Yeah.
to avoid corruption.
Yeah, very creepy.
Yeah, it loops but it breaks them up. Was that you that came up and stopped this camera? Why would you do that?
Yeah, I remember that. My GoPro immediately shut off, and that's why you hear that bump in there. Yeah, something actually physically turned off the GoPro.
Because I know of some GoPros it breaks it up into files
Yeah.
to avoid corruption.
They keep
Yeah, it loops but it breaks them up. Was that you that came up and stopped this camera? Why would you do that?
Corgi, pause this. I had the GoPro running literally all night from 4:30 p.m. until yeah, until or actually about closer to 5 to 11. Yeah, they do. They will shut down, or they'll just freeze. Traditionally, they'll just freeze. But I had it running the whole day. It did happen on night 3 when we were coming out of cell block 12. It literally froze, and it showed it as recording, but the timer wasn't moving. I didn't notice it until we walked out of the building, and I had to open it up, take out the battery, put the battery back in it, and keep going, and restart the record and everything. But yeah, that was on night 3. Night 2, I had no issues. I literally had it running the entire time. So is it possible? Yes. It might have, but why would it immediately go back on, keep recording, and not overheat again? The only other option is a corrupted memory card. But then I wouldn't have any files.
Come on, come forward. I didn't appreciate you turning off my camera while we're trying to communicate with you. Yeah. That's freaking odd, dude. We didn't get this last time. Is that you burning our dinner? You ain't our wives. You ain't got to burn dinner. This last time. Is that you burning our dinner? You ain't our wives. You ain't got to burn dinner. You can tell some prisoners got pissed off and punched the glass.
Yeah,
It's a guard room.
that's reinforced glass.
Yeah, Corgi, I hear you. I'm playing devil's advocate. You're really not. I even read when I got back. I was doing the research on it, and it even said GoPros, the nines, the 9s and the 11s tend to overheat. The 8s and the 10s will generally not overheat. The 11's notorious for it right now. The 9s, yeah, it's even reviews out there say stay away from the 9s. That's why I'm thinking on getting a couple of the 8s just so I could have for static cameras. I don't want to go overboard and buy 3 new 10s. So if I can find 3 8s for the same price, get the battery packs for them, save $300 or $400. I think that's what I'm going to do, just so I can have the statics.
All right, gentlemen, we will be back later. Get this light turned off since we're going outside. Okay, lights off. Recorder's still on. Zoom H3 VR, we're going to be heading up top to 9. Hopefully they're not up there.
Actually, I think we went to infirmary.
My guess is they're eager to get to execution. And that we were only in there 15 minutes. No, we got 3 nights. I ain't worried. We heard a voice coming through here earlier saying, come in or come here. That was you. Could you come back forward for us? Or do you want to go up to infirmary?
Well, we could go up to infirmary and then come back down.
Make the loop.
Yeah.
Works for me, dude. Works for me. Scratch out an H3 VR. We're going up to infirmary.
Heading up to infirmary now.
And so you see the plaque, 1948.
1948, yeah. As the governor, Vale Pittman, Richard Sheehay, or she was the warden.
Kind of the Michael Jackson of wardens. Bad joke.
Yes.
Most of you guys don't know what Michael Jackson is.
Before their time.
Huh? The food sucks. So easy to get lost in here.
Oh yeah.
And I believe it's in here. She has a wall for everybody to sign. Yeah, it's in that room. Fifth out of the way back.
We don't have a task in one through here.
Your task can should be right in here somewhere.
going now.
He did it twice.
And yeah, now it's recording.
Tascam infirmary area,
Night one.
night one.
So he did it on both recorders, both his task cams.
Susan and I were walking through here last time. We were down there a little ways and we sort of. You heard that?
Yeah.
That was one of these doors.
And I felt it under my feet too.
No, I felt.
Oh, it's right here.
It's the crack in the floor. Be careful, dude. That's flexing.
Yeah.
So debunked, guys. It's not the door. There's a crack in the floor. Debunked. We gotta let Susan know about that.
Yeah, that's.
So these were actually consultation rooms. Like the doctor would go in here.
Okay, that's actually the end of the videos for right now. I wanted to get a little bit of time in for you guys, get some more videos up. We'll continue the rest of this, and probably in a couple weeks. Like I said, I don't want to blow through all the video at once. Kind of leaves you guys hanging on just a little bit, but kind of get an idea of the area we've already covered, from basically from the offices into culinary all the way up to the infirmary. You figure we averaged, what was it, about 10.6 miles a night around the prison. Definitely one of those things to where it's not fun. But we've got 31 minutes left on this recorder. So let's get this knocked out tonight. So if you guys want, after the show, I will be uploading the show as well as that video separately to YouTube. If you guys want to watch it all the way through without any commentary or anything, it'll be there for you guys to watch later. Sorry, guys. Kind of looking away, trying to figure out what recorder we're going to hit next. Thinking we're going to get the hole out of the way since it's kind of outside. It's in a cave in a mountain, so yeah, that might be. We didn't investigate in there at all, so it's pretty much just a static recorder for 6 hours. Might be a painful one to do, but we got to put something in there. Or we can go with another recorder. What do you guys think? What would you like? Because I didn't exactly mark where the recorders were. I just marked what the recorders were. Kind of curious about the hole, though. There it is. Oh, sorry, guys. Didn't mean to do that one. See if I can figure this out. All right, I think we're going to do the hole next. The fact that it's going to be a static recorder, never investigated in there. It would just hit record and let it go all night. So I think we're going to go through that one and just get it out of the way. Granted, like I said, it's over 6 hours, probably 6 hours of silence. Hopefully, we can get through that in about 4 shows. Have that well out of the way and just kind of put it behind us. Here I'm saying this, and we might get several EVPs from it. Knowing there was one guy housed in there for over 20 years. I forget the guy's name. I'm going to have to look that up. It's quicker than I thought. Not necessarily solitary. It was solitary isolation. It was basically a cell built into the mountain. Was all it was. Let me see if I have it on the Lumix. I don't think I do. And I don't. Basically, let me pause this. Let me see if I can get an idea for you guys real quick of where it's at. I'm gonna have to go back through to the video real quick, so bear with me. Colin. So when I got cool thing about this, check that out. Cool batteries. Hold on a sec, guys. Okay, over on the right hand side through the chain link, you see that hole in the mountain up on the right side, right where I'm circling? That was the original solitary isolation in the prison. It's about a 12 to 14 by 10, just basically hole in the mountain. I might have the video on night 3. Come on, pause. Yeah. You could see it right there through the gate. Right there on the right above the yellow sign. That was actually a cell. So, that's pretty much where the recorder was left. And just left all night, or left for the entire duration of the investigation. The fact we didn't necessarily investigate it, but I got to put a recorder in there, I get to say I investigated the original solitary. Like I said, if you watch Ghost Adventures, when they went into the main cave, which you'll see on night 3, they said that was the original ISO cell. It wasn't. It was a storage cell. Ghost Adventures claims they got EVPs in there from it. That wasn't the ISO cell. Basically a food storage area for the winter. So actually getting to stand in the original, or one of the original ISO cells, it's eerie. I wasn't too overly impressed by it, but then again, I was fascinated by it. And actually, I think it was in night 3 that we actually went in there. Or got video in there, should I say. Or did I get it on night 1? I don't remember. Yeah, pretty much nothing there. Plenty of residual sounds, just no EVPs to go with it. But again, guys, if we would have counted all of Recorder 1 with all those residual sounds, we probably would already have beaten last year. It's just one long 6-hour EVP session. Freaking nuts. Corgi, it is. I ain't gonna lie. Just that white noise and that low hiss, it's like you can almost drift off to it. And sometimes that's when I cut a stream short. It's to keep from drifting off. That's a good part of it. Just like just hearing white noise and nothing else. It just gets, I don't know. Should create my own damn CDs. Create my own relaxation tapes. Sounds of paranormal investigations. And that should be us just coming in to pick up the recorders. Yep.
So you guys are pretty much seeing what we're seeing in pitch black. So if anything jumps out, you guys even know it. We will be back tomorrow night to do another session with you guys, so please save your energy. You're gonna need it.
Still recording?
Alright, we don't need to go through that last loud part. That's pretty much it on this recorder. I want to see what this other 10-second file is. I don't think it's anything. It's not. So that's good. Selected files. Okay, we're done with Milkweed Recorder. Let's get over to the H4n Pro Night 1. And this one is a little bit more sensitive. So we might have some activity. So this might be a little bit loud, guys. So just, I mean, actually, you know what? If it is, let's go ahead and adjust it now. All right, we're on to Zoom H4n Pro. Basically, the whole. So let's get this out of the way.
Susan or me or Chris, and I was running the lead in the
Testing.
Yeah, that would be pretty
All right, this is Brent with Incarnate Paranormal, Night 1, Nevada State Prison, Visit 3. This is the Upchuck's old recorder being left on the hole, the original hole. So we're leaving this right here on the gate. Let's do it there. Okay, and that thing will be dead in like 3 hours. So.
The notes will be out of
And
here.
it actually wasn't.
I'm praying to God that catches stuff.
It will.
Because no one's ever done this.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Because we just don't tell anyone this is over. It just never comes up. We're always in the main building. So we got some really sick recorders out tonight.
So you figure in 4 nights I had 900 EVPs.
Well, not to mention all of us have had physical contact several times. And we all heard the whisper.
This is why I said, usually the time we're investigating the spirits are asleep. This is usually the time we're locked up, so we're starting early. So we're going to break in the
The hell? Okay, chain link fence, never mind. And you heard Chris say, we generally never tell people that this stuff is back here. I knew it was back there after year one, when we went up to the Native American ceremonial area. So I always ask, it's like, yeah, you guys, we just can't go in there. You know, it's not safe. The hole is safe. You go over to the storage cave. When I walked in there, when Deds and I saw the condition of the ceiling, we wanted to get out fast. It was not good. So the hole, completely safe. We'll see what we get out of this. I'm gonna wait till we get past this kind of loud part. Then we'll go through and amplify it real quick. Alright, chirp chirp, motherfuckers. Shut up, birds. Name that bird. Ugh. So this might be exactly what infirmary was. The first freaking hour is nothing but birds chirping. I want to see at least one EVP out of this section. And the terrible thing about this, you just don't know if an EVP is lurking somewhere in this shit. Right. Back in the back, it sounds like cell doors shutting in the distance. We're going to have a lot of debunks on this. Kind of a strange sound on that one. Huh. Okay, when you go to clean it up, the noise kind of disappears, so debunk that one. That's me.
conversation
Oh,
on.
man, that's so awesome.
This is just the team walking up to the gate. We're getting ready to move the recorder inside.
So this entire time, the recorder was sitting outside on the gate. They decided to let us in to the hole. So we just moved it inside against the wall. Is that Dead's? So I don't know if that's Dead's. That's not me. That's not one of the docents. Could that be an EVP? That's pretty cool. I don't know. Shit. How can you get rid of the noise or the wind? That's what I want to get rid of is the wind. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that's Dead's or not. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think we got our first EVP. What do you guys think? Yay or nay? Is that Dead's? Yes or no? I'm going to say no. So we're going to get this saved. All right. Can always go back and delete it. I had to turn that down a little bit. I've never been in here.
Yeah, I mean, well, you got an actual torch. That's cool.
Oh my God, it's creepy in here. Hold on. We're gonna tone this down just a little bit. 'Cause that is louder than shit. Probably because of the echo in there. Here.
So I'm getting pounded on. Holy crap. So I'm getting pounded on. Holy crap.
All right, this is moved into the original hole inside the cave instead of against the gate. We're going to set this on the ground. We're going to put that right. 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 Is that saying don't? We're going to put that right. We're going to put that right. We're going to put that right. Damn it, we're dropping the recorder. We're going to put that right. We're going to put that right. Yeah, I'm going to put that don't. We're going to put that right. 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 So we got 2 EVPs. All right, just 10 minutes into this recorder, we got 2. Let's get this saved and move on. All right, another one. 2349 overall. That is EVP 97 for the prison. 97, we're 3 away from that magical 100. Then we're literally 1/5 of the way to our goal. We're gonna put that right. Damn it, we're dropping the recorder. Sounds like home. That sounds like home. And another one. We got 3 EVPs so far. One I'm still questioning, which was, that's cool. That might have been Dead's. But this is home. I think this is the voice of Eugene Austin, which was a man who spent, I think, over 20 years in the hole before he was lobotomized. So if you watch the video on YouTube of him, there is an interview with him. Could this be him? Could this be a hard whisper of him? Because all he said he wanted to do was go home. He wanted to ride a train. So. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I'm getting crazy.
We're stepping in traffic.
I know, pretty much when you step into something, so
That's me. Gentlemen, we're here for 3 nights, so yeah, that's me. Be nice. Now, is that me too? Alright, that's me. So, we're gonna do And I see Dead snuck in. How you doing tonight, buddy? So now what we can do is, now that we're past the loud part, we can go back in and amplify. Not that I think we're going to need it because it's in a cave. Yeah, we can take that down just a hair. Let's take that down. Let's knock that down 3. Okay. Much better. So, of course, again, we're still going to have the birds. Huh? When we get another home EVP, oh, this is a tough one. This can't be tires on the highway. It's on the far side, kind of the far side away from the highway. Could it be vibration from the road? Yes. Let's go in and try to clean this up another way. I don't know if that's an EVP, guys. I'm stumped on this one. Let's do this a couple of times. That way we can... Something home. Something home or asshole. I don't think that's asshole. I think we got to debunk this. As much as I want that to be something, I don't think I can count it as an EVP. So we are going to get a lot of echoing. That's going to be a given. Echo. Don't think I can consider that a EVP either. Let's bump this way up. Don't worry, I'm not going to hit play just yet. Drag this down. No, try denoise. I don't think this is going to do it. Okay, so definitely. Fucking raven or a crow. It's a good sign. I guess that'd be one thing good about spending so many years in the hole like that is you got birds right outside. Granted, you're in a cave behind a steel gate, but yeah, you got fresh air all the time. In the winter, it would suck. But yeah, at least you're right by wildlife. But then again, when you're lobotomized, I don't think it frickin' matters. Again, guys, if you have it, I'll put it in chat. Go to YouTube and put in Eugene Austin, Nevada State Prison. Watch the interview with him. It's actually kind of sad. It's only about a 5-6 minute interview, but it shows the prison and shows the interview with him. He didn't even realize he'd been lobotomized. You can barely understand him. It is actually sad. But I think the reason he had to was so violent they had to lobotomize him. But then he was released, put into a care facility where he passed away. But definitely one of those things you don't wish on anybody. But when it does, you're like, what the hell? guys, we started off good. Just hasn't gone too well after the 10-minute mark. We are kind of used to that though. But we're 2 away from 100. Hopefully we can get there tomorrow night. And guys, that's pretty much going to do it for tonight. We made it past the 2-hour mark tonight, which is good. We had 17 minutes of video that I put together earlier. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. We did close out Milkweed Recorder from Culinary. We only had 7 EVPs out of 6.5 hours. It's all right. We'll make up for it. We had no evidence off the GoPro for the short duration. But we did get 3 EVPs off of this H4n in the hole. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna put this, and I was cut off by like don't, and home, which I think home was actually Eugene Austin. I'm hoping it was, but at this point, as old as the prison is, who knows? So like I said, we are 2 away from 100. And immediately after the show, like I said, this will be uploaded to YouTube as well as the video separately. So if you guys want to go back and watch it on your own without any interruptions from me, it'll be there for you guys. And here in 2 or 3 weeks, I'll piece another video together for you guys, and we'll see how that goes. But beyond that, I hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. Deads, Corgi, Tristan, Sarah, and anybody else that has been lurking, I truly thank you guys for being here, spending 2 hours of your life analyzing the paranormal. You guys have a great night. God bless. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Y'all take care.